here at StreetNOW InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, Dwayne Ashford. We believe that healthcare fraud is just as criminalized in terms of behavior as any other type of crime. StreetNOW reports that the crime had gotten so bad that the criminals had vowed to do it anyway, knowing it was a crime. And we say, do it. If you're bad, do it. We dare you. And now you have InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, StreetNOW report, all for you. Do it. We're waiting. Man walking behind me for the sake of imposing my legs in front of his as he is through a video editing is wrong. You don't know that? The answer is yes, you do know it. You just thought you can get away with it. I'm Dwayne Ashford. And again, through StreetNOW, we say we absolutely love reporting for you. Reporting where it matters, where it makes a difference, where it saves lives. I'm Dwayne Ashford for StreetNOW. Fraud is just as criminalized in terms of behavior as any other type of crime. And what does that mean? That means that falsifying your health, in terms of taking your health through either an image of somebody else's or whatever it is that you're doing, taking somebody else's life, posing it as yours through an image of health care, even your legs, your arms, your whatever you're using, your brains. We believe that falsification is just as much of a crime instead of a murder. See, that guy, Dwayne Ashford, brings you StreetNOW. This morning, we're bringing you StreetNOW Health Report. And we love the opportunity to report for you in cases where it matters. You may have killed lives, killed people on taking their health. That's inappropriate. So what we're doing here is we are reporting on healthcare. And that is why we show you our legs. We're showing you other people's legs too. Following behind someone expecting an image to be imposed from that person to yours, based on buying somebody and then posing that as yours, getting a career, enhancing your career or even falsifying or sabotaging somebody else's career is inappropriate, and it is a crime. As a reporter under oath who loves our society, loves our culture, that is why we report. We love the opportunity to report for you. This morning, that is exactly what we're going to do. The date is September 8, 2020, and StreetNOW Health brings you arms, cardiovascular, and legs by InDaCarSeat DaTGuY himself, who goes by no other name other than Dwayne Ashford. All for you. InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, Dwayne Ashford brings you StreetNOW. This morning, we're bringing you StreetNOW Health Report. And we love the opportunity to report for you in cases where it matters, in cases where it makes a difference, in cases where you would see our reporting as something that's useful for you. Reports that the crime had gotten so bad that the criminals had vowed to do it anyway, knowing it was a crime. And we say, do it. If you're bad, do it. One hill, one slope, one steep. Climbing that hill, working out on that hill, versus and as opposed to struggling to get up that hill. The path of that sleepy, steep slope were older men, very, very older, a lot older men who were struggling to get up that hill and following the InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, Dwayne Ashford, with the intention of imposing images that would be posed as the wrong one and sabotage the InDaCarSeat DaTGuY's career. Report here that the hill, a hilly, steepy slope at the entry point and the exit point of the Rock Creek Park was supposed to have been used to do a falsification in a display. We wanted to make sure that we correct that before it got started. This particular helioscope by InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, Dwayne Ashford, was an opportunity for him to carry out certain exercises on his legs and his lower part of his body that strengthen those particular parts. Well, we anticipate that those particular exercises and that particular heel was planned to be used by older men to falsify the capabilities of the InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, Dwayne Ashford. We fixed that for you. We're just going to give you a view of that heel and the falsification using that heel, that slope, and that steep right here. This hill is the entry point and the exit point to the Rock Creek Park, where InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, Dwayne Ashford, uses in order to travel through the park and carry out his workout. We're giving you an image of that hill right here, and then we're going to move on to the leg illustration. The legs used for this video are none other than the legs of InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, Dwayne Ashford. Where it happened, the Rock Creek Park. We moved to another location for this segment of the report. Photographs of Dwayne Ashford right here, all for you. Here, as we show you our legs, InDaCarSeat DaTGuy name, by no other name other than Dwayne Ashford. These are his legs. If you notice here, we are showing you the intricacies of his legs. We're showing you the front of his legs, the back of his legs, the side of his legs. We're showing you the motion, the movement and the motion of the InDaCarSeat DaTGuy's legs, Dwayne Ashford. We're showing you this so that you can see how your legs work. During this particular video, you will see full and complete motion of the leg muscles and the thigh muscles. When we speak of the legs, we're speaking of the calf muscles, and we're speaking of the connecting knee muscle that connects us to the thighs, and we're showing you the motion and the movement of all of that, the ability and the capability of the entire leg, shown to you through StreetNOW Leg Report by Dwayne Ashford, all for you. The legs you're looking at, 2020, is the date in which this particular video was done. These particular legs are the legs of Dwayne Ashford, InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, none other than InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, and there is no other InDaCarSeat DaTGuy other than Dwayne Ashford. By Dwayne Ashford, all for you. September 8th, 2020 is the date in which this particular video was done. During this particular leg workout here, leg motion movement, we're not going to give you the complete exercise that we do, but we give you only a portions that allows you to see the parts of the leg that matters the most to you and to you as the observer and the viewer. I'm him, I'm that guy. In addition to the legs, we're going to show you more about the arms as well, and the upper part of the body, meaning the chest parts as well. I'm Dwayne Ashford, the InDaCarSeat DaTGuy. When we speak of full leg motion, we're speaking of jogging activities. The ability of the leg to move and to use all of its muscles going up and down in movement, jogging back and forth. This particular video only shows the jogging in place, but that particular jogging activity is something that we are trying to show you here as we carry out this particular motion. We also show you the back of the leg motion as well. If you notice here, as we turn around for you, you can see how the thigh muscle has the ability and the capability and the strength of the muscles to move the leg up in full extension and down in full lateral extension as well. I'm Dwayne Ashford. This particular video was done to you for you on September 8, 2020. InDaCarSeat DaTGuy, bringing this to you on September 8, 2020. A display of our body parts, specifically to show you certain parts of our body, exercise, our legs. We know how things work, our arms, our bodies, our abilities. I'm him. I'm that guy. I'm InDaCarSeat DaTGuy on September 8th, 2020. It is just so important that we all know that falsification of healthcare
imagery and taking the image of my legs or a person's legs and placing them through a Photoshop on somebody else's body. That is fraud, first of all. Secondly, it is falsification of healthcare, secondly. And then it's illegal, and it is a crime, and it's embedding that crime into the job force. Another person is given a job based on the falsification of somebody else's legs. That somebody else, that other person with the legs, may have been sabotaged in order to get them. And what we're showing you is the trade for the image, not for the legs. You can keep your legs, they say. We want the image of your legs, and the image of those legs posed through the Labor Department, the labor of the United States of America, through the job force to HR recruitment. Behind the scenes gives somebody who do not have the healthcare abilities, give them a job, and it sabotages the person who has the healthcare abilities. That is wrong. And you know it's wrong. You just wanted to see if you're going to get caught. Dwayne Ashford report for you, and StreetNOW reports healthcare fraud. Today, for you, I'm Dwayne Ashford. I'm InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, and that, we allege, is how they have been falsifying and sabotaging Dwayne Ashford, forcing him as the InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, in which he made another business out of that. Dwayne Ashford reporting for you, and you're listening to StreetNOW. Dwayne Ashford, that's me right there. Look, right there. All for you. For this video, we're going to take you now to the arms segment and why we chose to do arms at all. And that is, crimes can be ruthless. But if they don't get you one way, they'll go another route. And when they can't get you on the legs, they'll go after your arms and frame handicap arms as yours. And those handicap arms would be same as the legs to sabotage a target, a victim, an innocent person, a capable person's jobs. Here in the healthcare falsification report, Dwayne Ashford shows you his arms and tells you why. I add arms to the report. In addition to displaying the legs of InDaCarSeat DaTGuY, Dwayne Ashford, for the health news report. Health fraud is what we're reporting on. Healthcare fraud by StreetNOW. In addition to the legs, we're going to also talk a little bit about the arms. Again, we love reporting for you in cases where it matters, where it makes a difference to you, to everyone. I'm Dwayne Ashford, bringing you StreetNOW, a healthcare report this morning. The date is September 8th, 2020. We were sparked to continue this report on and from the legs into the arms. And this is why.
InDaCarSeat DaTGuY have seen this one particular gentleman who has been stalking and following him for the last couple of days. This particular gentleman seemed to have had correct, nice legs, nice running legs. However, he was running toward me in a way to pose his arms as mine. His particular arms was handicapped, unusable. That is inappropriate to me.
We have nothing against handicapped